where the Rake is believed to exist. A skinny, pale, hairless creature that started as a story until people started actually seeing it. I have some plans, some tactics to catch this and to see if we can get enough evidence to prove that the Rake might actually exist. Ginger. It's like the most famous picture, just like a slimy human type figure.
I've heard stories from people who go camping, they come back, their campsite is now occupied by wild people, feral people.
2.5 miles to the top. We're not trying to find the Rake, we're trying to hunt him down.
I don't know how I got you.
All right, so earlier I messaged my good friend Chad. We met him in the Wendigo video. He's an expert, he's been studying the Wendigo for 20 years. He gave me the email of this guy named Jack Chavez. He basically said he's been studying the Rake and he's currently writing a book on it, which is crazy. I think we're good now. And now we can start phase 2 of the plan. Then we started reading some of the sightings that happened near where we were at. This was in 2016, 2 or 3 a.m. in the Appalachian Mountains. And he was driving on one of the back roads right over there, maybe.
We drove on the back road. Did that earlier today.
I know. Wait, it gets crazier. There was a passenger in the car, and he turned the corner, and his headlights hit a figure. He said it still gives him chills to this day. But he basically said he was very pale and white, very lanky arms, lanky legs, lengthy fingers, which that starts chasing you by entering your dreams. And then you wake up, and it's actually there. This is what we're looking for. This is what the guy saw on these mountains.
A melted ice cream.
So we're looking for him now, but there's a bunch of different theories on how to attract him. He tries to make contact with your skin, where you'll then be possessed by it. If we want to attract him, we do the complete opposite of that. That it comes for you in your sleep, so I guess we'll just all go to sleep.
Bro, we just woke up and you weren't here. Well, no one dreamed about the Rake?
I did not.
We packed up all our wet stuff, started walking back, where I then got on the call with Jack to finally find out the truth.
I've been a paranormal investigator for several years now. The Rake is a creepypasta. Basically it's an internet fictional story, but the trouble with that is that people were actually seeing this. These sightings were occurring back in the 90s, back in the 80s, and the Rake was created in 2005.
So basically, the Rake we've been looking for this entire time isn't real, but something similar called a crawler might be.
Crawlers are described as anywhere from 6 to 7 feet tall. They look like they're starving, and they're described as pale, and they have elongated limbs.
He told us about the story that I had mentioned earlier at the top, so I guess it was true. Then I asked him if this creature go in your dreams like the Rake.
I interviewed a girl who had a dream about a crawler, and it was a consistent dream, and in the dream she would wake up and she was confronted by this crawler.
Wrap it up, the Rake isn't real. They're based off of something called crawlers, and he thinks those might just be the Wendigo. So I think this case is solved.